Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Punter Tress Way set to get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Chiefs pick up their first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
15.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Forced out to his right. They're taking a shot on this first play. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. Mike Sandler still makes the play. There it is, partner. Tough to resist starting the game with a deep shot. I know you know that. It is aggressive, but also very high risk, high reward.
It is, Kate, and you know as an offensive player, especially as a quarterback, you go to bed that night, these plays are scripted. You're going to come out, you're going to take a shot. There you got to show a little restraint. If it's not there, and that defense has the awareness they just did, boy, you got to be real careful to not give them an opportunity to do what they just did and make a huge play defensively.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
And 7 yards to
No
go.
connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
70. 18, 5 in.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Big strike here to Moore. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It's a gain of 20.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready.
Hand off to Krosky Merritt, running left. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
A 2-yard gain.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. On first down, here's Daniels. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense. Sigh of relief for the defense. You got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready, go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Hits him on the in route. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's 1st and goal. Man in motion here. First and goal, Krosky Merritt. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork.
Oh my! It's intercepted in the end zone! And the Chiefs are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Yellow. Oh, hey, 15. Please.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Off to the races, middle of the field. 40. Hits the 20. Has room into the secondary. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs parlay the interception into points. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. On the counter, Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Lane motioning left.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
A gain of
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Commanders, first down. A gain of 12. First down, Washington.
Trying the right side. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 into enemy territory.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Krosky Merritt. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Short pass brought in. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
60 boxes.
Krosky Merritt gets it from the gun. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing third and long.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Come on, ready.
Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact if you couldn't do it.
Kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Worthy now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Mahomes on first and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Chiefs in control so far. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Attack. Yellow.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. So there's some space inside the 35. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Easy. 15. Attack. Hey, 43, 15. 15.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Big shot here, corner of the end zone. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up first and 10 now inside the red zone.
Attack.
From the red zone on first. Catch made underneath by the back. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends.
Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now lead by 10. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
At the 36-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
They've got first down here from the 36.
Let's go. Ready?
To throw, Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
Austin Eckler.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Brought in right side. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches, that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
19 targets.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
We'll get it at the 9. He found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. There's our...
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. But where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Yellow.
Running right is Pacheco. And he gets him around 6 there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
43. 43.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
And he'll make the fair catch. Didn't make it to the 50. This one just short of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Daniels now. Completed over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give them 25 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Daniels to throw. Screen pass here for Kronsky Merritt. Room inside the 10. And they're going to be sent up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
18 rattle. 18 rattle.
From the red zone now. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game before halftime. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Commanders cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Tackled on the play by the rookie out of Ole Miss.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Yellow.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Yellow. Hey, Riblet. Yellow.
Mahomes lasers this one deep down the middle. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And as this hits and heads out, we wait for the mark, but it should be right on the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
At the 20-yard line.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds him over the middle. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out. And the Chiefs pick it up. Quick thinking and a great effort. Brock adds a bunch on that fumble return.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? That's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Will they get the ball back?
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's got more once again. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To the air again. Daniels. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And it sets up 2nd down. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Ready.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it, And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Okay, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Yellow, yellow. Resign.
Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This taken from the 12. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Crack all 80.
Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What we do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second down give to Krosky-Merritt. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tackle made there by Derek Nottie.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third and long, they're going to throw. It's caught by McLaurin. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a give running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Let's go.
Third and 1, Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this.
Get it. Ready.
Back to throw it. Cox, this is Lane. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on fourth, and they pick up the first down, too.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
We'll give it to Krosky-Merritt. A lot of space ahead. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Check. Go, Reed. Go.
Play fake here. Daniels. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
19 Cardinals.
From the red zone on first. This is cut in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 24, Chiefs 14.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
A 2nd down throw for Mahomes. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Hey, check that. Street.
Now run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 25.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Once again, that's cut by Moore. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
The Commanders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down.
15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
Now 3rd down.
Yellow.
Throw here, 3rd down. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down. We've set it downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down throw, Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, I don't mind taking that risk, especially on early downs. You try to shot downfield, it doesn't work. But Kate, the good news, you got 2 more downs to try to find the first.
This one falls incomplete. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Headed out right. He's going to run for it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. I'll go on, 80. What's that?
Mahomes to throw for it. That's caught. He's got Brown. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. What's that?
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Yellow. What's that?
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, we lost it. Someone punched it out. And the Commanders get to it first.
Kate, I am telling you, ball security critical over the entire 100 yards. If you start smelling that end zone, you're inside the 5. Boy, you've got to take care of that ball at all costs and can't let it get ripped free.
On the jump.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Daniels from the pistol. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. That's the incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Frosty Merritt straight ahead. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. From his end zone, 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
We'll start from the 39. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
15. Yellow. No ball. 180. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying some time right. Hits him on the out route. And he's taken down at the 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open?
And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now it's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And the stop is made after 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Yellow.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get it back to within 2 possessions. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. On the toss, here's Krosky Merritt. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
He's out near midfield and still going. And he's finally brought down up at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now it gives to Krosky Merritt, running left. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Start.
To throw, Daniels. Sets up the screen, Eckler. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. He is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
19 Tiger.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Dixie Maverick.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
They go inside game to Koski Merritt. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive. Try to stick them with the loss and make a difficult 4th down decision.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders take a 3-possession lead.
Commanders 38, Chiefs 21.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Quan Martin with the pick.
Intercepted by the Commanders. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready?
Design quarterback run here.
Ready?
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
Yellow, 22. Ready, ready.
You draw it up for him.
Ready.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
60 red.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that loss and get back to some winning football.